Thank you, Dr. Feinsod, and all the members of the New Jersey School Board Association. Congratulations on 100 years of progress in educational excellence for New Jersey students. I'm proud to have been a part of that progress. I began my public service career 40 years ago as a school board member in Union City. I didn't know it then, but I was starting my career in one of the most challenging public offices a person can hold. To serve as a public Board of Education member is to take on the responsibility of providing for the future of a generation of students in the face of mounting fiduciary pressures of school districts. It is to meet the many needs of every student who walks into a classroom, from the hiring of dedicated, compassionate, and effective teachers to providing the resources to meet every child's individualized education plan, to maintaining the integrity of buildings, and so many more details that are all a part of the mission to tap every student's God-given potential for their own personal fulfillment and for the benefit of the future of our nation. You, my friends, are the guardians of that fate as members of your local school boards. My own life experience taught me at an early age the difficulties of balancing fiscal responsibility and providing a high-quality public education. When I was in high school, my grades and my work qualified me to be in the high school senior honors program. But my family didn't have the $200 to buy the books I needed for the classes. The answer from the school was, no money, no honors program. I couldn't understand how, if I had the ability and the grades, that I could actually be barred from the honors program because I couldn't afford it. And I was not alone. I knew other students were in the same situation, plenty of potential, but not much money. I knew that the change we needed would only come from our local school board. That's why I petitioned the school board to change its policy. The board ultimately removed this financial barrier that kept students from reaching their full potential. And I was later elected to that same school board just a few months later. My experience has taught me that every school board member has the power to make a difference in every student's life, the power to give them hope and a chance at a good start at a better life. And I know that the financial pressures on school districts have not gotten any easier during the last 40 years. But you have taken on the challenge to be the guardians of the fate of our future generations and our nation, and I thank you for all of your dedicated service. The decisions you make impact every student in your districts. They are decisions that helped a kid from Montclair walk on the moon. They are the decisions that helped a class clown from Lawrenceville become a comical pundit as the host of The Daily Show. They helped a young football player from Rancocas Valley Regional High School become a Super Bowl champion fullback for the Pittsburgh Steelers. They helped a girl from Bernardsville become one of the greatest actresses of our time. They are the decisions that helped a girl from Elizabeth become one of the most beloved authors of children's books. They are the decisions that helped a kid from Union City become chairman of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee. It all begins on the school board. How we level the playing field for every student, no matter their economic status, their race, religion, or gender. It helps us as a community and as a nation to put a premium on educational fairness, to not settle for mediocrity when it comes to educating our children. So the moral of the story is that nothing is more basic, as I found out when I was in high school, than the importance of access to the information you need, whether it's in a book, as it was when I was in school, or on the internet, as it is today. If you can't afford the book, or you can't afford access to the internet, then you can't get the information you need, and you can't compete with the rest of your classmates who just happen to be lucky enough to be able to afford it. It's up to every school board member to make sure that does not happen, to uphold the fundamental principle that basic educational values should not have anything to do with how much money a student has and everything to do with fairness. It's up to all of you to put a premium on learning and intellect so that every child can reach their full potential, compete, get a good job, improve our economy, and build a better life for themselves and their families. And it all begins on the school board with all of you. Again, I'm sorry I could not be there in person to celebrate the Centennial of the New Jersey School Board Association, but congratulations on a job well done, and keep up the good work. Thank you all very much.